There comes a moment in life, a quiet turning point, when you stop chasing people. This isn't born from anger or a sense of being hurt. It's not about retribution. It's a moment of profound clarity, a realization that your value is not a prize to be won through pursuit. It's an inherent truth. You finally understand that you don't need to convince people to respect you. You don't have to beg or force them to choose you. You simply and elegantly withdraw access. And then you let clarity do its work. This isn't a game. It's the art of self-preservation. It's about embodying a standard so high that only the worthy can reach it. It's about becoming untouchable. Let's begin with the first rule of this new paradigm. When effort becomes one-sided, you exit without announcement. You must internalize this. You never need to argue for your own worth. If someone treats your presence as an option, as something convenient rather than cherished, your only move is to relegate them to a memory. There will be no warnings, no lengthy explanations, no dramatic, tear-filled goodbyes. Just silence, a cold, composed, and unbreachable silence. You will be surprised how people understand the weight of absence far more clearly than they ever understood the poetry of your words. Your departure is not a question, it's a statement. A statement that your energy is a privilege, not a public utility. This brings us to rule 2. Availability is a luxury. Stop giving it away for free. Think about it. Diamonds are not valuable because they're everywhere. They're valuable because they're rare. Your time, your attention, your energy, these are your most precious resources. You don't become valuable by being constantly present, by being the first to reply, the one who is always waiting by the phone. When you are always reachable, always accommodating, always there, you inadvertently teach people that your time has no cost. You teach them that you are a given, a certainty. The moment you remove that constant access, a shift occurs. Suddenly, your time becomes something to be earned, something to be valued. Scarcity creates worth. Distance creates clarity. Let them wonder why you're not responding. Let them feel the space you've created. In that space, they will find the respect you are trying to demand with your words, which leads us to a pivotal truth. Rule 3. Do not fix what isn't yours to fix. If someone fails to appreciate you, if they are blind to the light you bring, it is not your responsibility to open their eyes. It is not your job to become a tutor, patiently explaining your value chapter by chapter. Their lack of recognition is not an invitation for you to try harder, to perform better, to jump through more hoops. It is a signal, a clear, unambiguous signal to step back. You do not explain your worth. You display it, but you display it elsewhere, to an audience that is capable of applause. Your energy is for building your own empire, not for renovating someone else's dilapidated perception of you. Let them remain in ignorance. Your path is forward, not sideways, trying to drag them along. Now, for a powerful diagnostic tool, Rule 4. Silence is a mirror. When you consciously decide to stop reaching out, to stop initiating, to stop being the one who bridges every gap, you get your answer. It is the most honest feedback you will ever receive. Those who genuinely value you, those who cherish your presence in their lives, will notice the change. They will feel the shift in a day, an hour. They will reach out. They will bridge the gap themselves. But those who don't, those who float away on the sea of your silence, they never truly mattered. See this not as rejection, but as filtration. You are not losing people. You are shedding dead weight. You are curating your circle, ensuring that everyone it has earned their place. It is the most efficient, emotionless audit of your relationships you will ever conduct. And while this audit is running, you must adhere to Rule 5. While they wonder where you went, you upgrade, quietly. This period of pulling back is not a pause. It is not a vacation from life. It is a strategic reallocation of your most vital asset, your energy. While they are busy questioning your silence, wondering what they did, or replaying old memories, you are in the lab. You are building. You are learning that new skill, launching that business, sculpting your body, reading those books. While they are stuck replaying the past, you are actively rewriting your future. Your progress becomes the best reply you could ever give. Your success becomes the final, irrefutable statement. They were looking for the old you, but that person is gone. You've evolved, and your silence was the cocoon. Eventually, some will return. This is Rule 6. If they return, do not rush to open the door. When you remove yourself and your value skyrockets, some people will inevitably come knocking again. But you must be discerning. They don't always return out of respect or a newfound appreciation. Often, it's out of habit, boredom, or the shock of losing access. Their ego is bruised. So, you must become watch their actions, not their words. Words are cheap, easily manufactured apologies and promises. Actions, however, are currency. Are they consistent? Do their efforts match the value you now know you possess? They had access once and took it for granted. This time, access is not a right. It is a privilege that must be earned, slowly and deliberately. The door is closed, and only sustained, proven effort will find the key. The standard is consistency, or nothing at all. However, it is crucial to understand Rule 7. Not everyone deserves this distance. This strategy is not about building walls around yourself and living in isolation. It is about setting and enforcing standards. It's about discernment. For those who meet you with genuine effort, who reciprocate your energy, who value your presence, you match it. You pour into them as they pour into you. These are the relationships to cultivate. But for those who meet you with indifference, apathy, or one-sided expectations, you disappear from the reality. Your energy is finite. It is a currency. Spend it wisely, investing it only where it generates a positive return, where it is appreciated and multiplied. Don't waste your gold on those who think it's brass. This all culminates in the final, overarching principle. You don't chase. You choose. True power isn't loud. It's not found in angry confrontations or emotional, reactive outbursts. It isn't about drama. Real, unshakable power is calm restraint. It's the quiet confidence that allows for silent removal. So, pull back, not with the petty hope of being missed, but with the dignified intention of being seen accurately, or not at all. Let them feel the void. Let them panic in your absence. Let them lie awake and wonder if they've been replaced, if they've lost you for good. Let them finally, truly feel what it's like to lose access to you. And if they never panic, if your absence doesn't register, then you have your most valuable piece of information, with absolute certainty, that they were never qualified to have you in the first place. And that, my friends, is not a loss. It's a victory. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content on mastering your own value. Until next time, stay untouchable.